Wonder Books, where every story comes with a lesson. Remember to subscribe for more amazing stories every day.
Ollie and the Pebble Path. In the cozy town of Windy Vale, where mailboxes leaned from too much wind and the sunsets painted the sky orange and gold, lived a thoughtful girl named Ollie Bramble. Ollie was 10 years old, with big glasses and a bigger imagination. She loved building things, puzzle towers, Lego cities, and paper airplanes that flew across rooms like birds. One summer, Ollie's grandpa, Pop Reed, gave him a challenge. "You see that old bench at the top of Buttercup Hill?" Pop asked, pointing to a wooden bench barely visible in the distance. "Let's build a pebble path leading all the way from here to there." Ollie squinted. "That's really far." "Exactly," Pop said, smiling. "A big goal. But we'll mark our progress with milestones, stones you decorate yourself. Every few feet, a new one." Ollie shrugged. "Okay, but that's going to take forever." "Good things usually do," Pop said, winking. So they began. Each weekend, Ollie and Pop added a few feet to the path, laying smooth pebbles in rows. Every 6 feet, Ollie placed a bigger stone, a milestone, and painted it with something special. The first one had a rocket ship, the second, a dragon, the third, a slice of pepperoni pizza. As the weeks passed, Ollie sometimes grew tired. Some days were too hot, some rocks were too heavy, and the hill never seemed to get closer. "I don't think we'll ever finish," Ollie said one morning, flopping onto the grass. Pop Reed handed him a cold lemonade. "Take a look behind you." Ollie turned. The path stretched back toward the house, lined with his colorful milestones. "Whoa," he whispered. "We did all that?" "Yep," Pop said. "Milestones help you see how far you've come, even when the finish line still looks far away." Motivated, Ollie kept going. She looked forward to painting each new milestone. One had a robot, another a grinning cat, and one even featured a cartoon version of Pop himself. By late August, they reached the top of Buttercup Hill. Ollie placed the final milestone, a big stone with a sun rising behind a mountain, and plopped down on the old bench beside Pop. "We did it," she breathed. "You did it," Pop corrected, "one step at a time." They sat there, looking at the winding pebble path now stretching from the bench all the way home, dotted with Ollie's hand-painted memories. That fall, when Ollie had a big school project, she made a checklist and added little doodles for every section she finished. "You're making milestones again," Pop said proudly. From that day on, whether it was learning to skateboard, writing a story, or planting a garden, Ollie broke it into pieces and marked each step. She learned that big goals weren't so scary if you just kept track of how far you'd come. Moral of the story: big dreams can feel overwhelming when we focus only on the finish line. But when we pause to notice and celebrate the progress we've made, they become easier to reach. In Ollie and the Pebble Path, Ollie felt discouraged by how far the goal seemed, until she turned around and saw how many colorful milestones she had already created. This story reminds us that even the longest journey is made step by step. Marking small wins along the way not only keeps us going, it reminds us just how far we've